Hello.
Hey guys. It's a new year.
Yeah. Happy New Year, bitches. New Year, same old us.
Happy New Year, bitches. We're back.
We're so back.
Like we never left. And today we're going to be talking about
Highly
breakups.
requested.
Highly requested.
How many breakups have you had?
30? I don't know. 30?
How many times have you been the one to end it, or have you been the dumpy or the dumper?
I've only dumped one person.
Okay, but
Everyone else has dumped me because, like, I will never
really?
dump. I just, like, do anything I can.
ride or
just
die,
not-
baby. You're too
I'm in
loyal.
it for the long haul. I'm like, you're never leaving me. But I'm also like, I don't want to break people's hearts. Like, sad. I would rather get broken up with.
Oh, 100%. Because
Yeah.
you can be a bitch, you can
Yeah,
glow
yeah.
up,
And then
you
you
can
glow
talk
up.
your shit.
Revenge body. Yeah.
You're great at that. Last
I
year when you
freaking- I
went through
snap
that
back.
breakup, all she did was go to the gym.
Me on the treadmill, just like forgetting all my issues.
I saw her like 2 weeks later. I'm like, what have you been doing? Because you have like an 8-pack, bro.
Literally,
She's
she was
yeah,
like,
it's the best revenge.
Your arms. You said something
Your
about my arms once.
arms
Said
were like
Shea Margot, you're like-
Pilates.
But yeah, that is honestly one of the perks. So I love being broken up with. How many times have you been broken up with?
Technically once. Okay. So interesting. So I've been broken up with once where I was like fully blindsided, like had no idea what was happening. Basically what happened was I was dating this guy, my first ever boyfriend, and we were in the library and he mentioned that he last minute in front of all my friends that he was spending his summer away somewhere.
Oh.
He was like, "Oh, I'm spending all summer in like Egypt." And I was like, "Also, you're now mentioning this in front of a group of people and not telling me?" So later that day, we were in the library and my friend's like, "Oh, so like tell me more about Egypt." And he was talking about it. And I like, this is a little disrespectful. I like covered his mouth and I was like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to hear about it.
Oh.
It's like not that big of a deal. My friend was like, "Stop doing that." And when she said that, he like was like, "Yeah, stop."
How dare you?
Yeah, because she had said something. So
Yeah.
she's actually the reason, Catherine. She's
Oh,
the reason
her
why
fault.
he dumped me. Yeah. And then he just dumped me like 20 minutes later. I was like,
Well,
he
it
was like,
sounds
"You
like-
disrespect me." I
Like
was
he was
like,
going on
'cause-
a trip without telling you. Like he was
fuck
already
you.
like disrespectful. So you probably didn't want
Yeah.
to have that anyway. Like
And
it's random.
yeah. And then everyone else I've broken up with, but because I had to, I had no choice.
Oh yeah.
Like they made me break up with them.
Even when I've been in that situation, I'm like, I'm staying. I'm gonna stick beside him. You know, you're like, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, but you know when like you're
It's
so,
so
mad.
bad.
You kind of broke up with the last guy though. You did.
Yeah. Maybe.
Did you?
I don't know.
But
Didn't
you were
feel that way.
miserable. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing is like at a certain point when you're so miserable.
Oh, you mean the one I lived with?
Well, him and Voldemort.
Oh, yeah, I
Dude,
did.
you've broken up with everyone.
I've
What are you
broken up with
talking
two people,
about?
not one, two. Okay, yeah, I had to, yeah, because that one was stalking me. Obviously,
That's what I mean.
had to cut that one off. But then the one before that, I was living with him, so that was awkward. It's weird to break up with someone when you're
That's
living
why I
with
don't
them. You're
live
like,
with people,
all right,
yeah.
so pack my bags now. What do you
Fuck
want
out of my apartment.
What can I take? I'm out of here, like kind of thing. Like it's awkward. But yeah, it's not my favorite thing. I went and got therapy and I blamed it on the therapist.
She told you to stick
She
it
told
out.
me, she showed me to get out of there. She said, I'm worried about you, girl. You got to get out of there. And I was like, you know
You
what?
do stay like long.
Yeah, my therapist said that. She's like, next we're going to unpack like why you stay. I'm like, you're fired.
You're like, wait, can we talk about like
You're fired.
why the new guy like isn't texting me back?
Yeah, like, can we talk about the fling that's after him? Like, I'm over the other
Can
one.
we
She's
talk
like,
about?
I'm concerned about why you stay so long. I'm like, I don't want to know.
Let's talk about why I've been undelivered for 3 hours.
Yes. that's the one
I know. I
hate.
fucking hate when my therapist tries to like talk to me about like my
Anything.
childhood trauma. I'm like, no.
It's like, can we just skip that part?
Yeah, I want to talk about like
That's the part that's like affecting all my relationships. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
exactly.
I know my problems.
Breakups suck though.
I mean, that's how you can feel about a breakup, or
It's a new beginning.
you can look at it as a new beginning. You can really harness that and, you know, change your life and grow and like turn into this beautiful butterfly from this little worm that you were when you were with your evil ex. So like you can use it for transformation, and that's what I do. And I feel like you do that as well. We've got some really great tips to give the audience on how to, like, you know.
Oh yeah, I lost so much weight my first breakup. It was sick. I literally was so hot. I was like tan and like glowing. But
Like,
aside from the physical glow up,
mental.
there's a mental glow up too, because you can become God when you're single. Like you literally like can like take over the world. You become so successful. Every time I've ever had a boyfriend, I don't know if this is the same for you, like we get so enmeshed in each other, and then I lose all of my I lose my spark. And not even that, like I don't look as hot, like I lose my humor. I can't post this crazy shit on my stories. Like I'm lacking in my job because all I want to do is rot in bed with that person, and I'm so codependent. You know what I mean?
Eat so many pizzas because you're like comfortable.
Yeah, you like
and then
order
you,
in, wear his sweatpants, and then you're like, oh,
start looking like a pizza.
yeah, because you're sleeping in his greasy, unwashed sheets. Oh, yeah.
Honestly, you don't even know it's happening, but you wake up one day and you're like, wow, like I really don't look good. Should we start with how it feels when you're broken up with? Like straight into like the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts. Initial, it's obviously gonna suck. Like you're gonna be a little bit thrown off. You're gonna feel like, who do I speak to now? I've lost my friends.
Sucks at first.
It's a lot of emotions. You're gonna be like, you know, feeling this like absence of this human that you spend a lot of time with. However, that's temporary. You've really got to like just distract yourself. I would say it's really important in those first few weeks to spend time with friends. Go out again. If they didn't let you do certain things,
go outside.
Go outside, touch grass.
Yeah, touch grass and like.
But like, get hot. Put a lot of time into yourself. Start a new class.
Or like
walk
a new
on the
hobby.
treadmill. Listen to some breakup podcasts. There's really good ones out there. Listen to ours.
Yeah.
Honestly, listening to other people going through the same thing makes you feel like this community in the breakup.
That's what really helped me. And actually the reason why I started my TikTok is because I'd gone through such a bad breakup, and I found so much comfort in like the relatable, funny videos. Honestly, just binge all my videos from like 2023 February.
Honestly, that's how I actually found you and related to you so much, was like I dated these like really toxic people, and you feel like it's like a personal experience, but then you see other girls like sharing their experience and how it makes them feel, and you're like, wow, like I'm not alone in this, and it makes like you feel better. Like, you know, it wasn't just you in this shitty relationship. So many other girls have had the exact same experience as you, and you will get through it, and one day you're never going to think about that guy. Like,
that's the thing.
If I could give anyone like insight into like the guys that I was obsessed with, like say my first like real toxic relationship was with this Swedish guy. No one really knows about this.
Someone did comment.
I know, because there are fans from that era that like still are aware of the fact that we
like
dated.
Swedish guy.
Even though I wiped it off the face of the earth. He was really attractive.
Who was he? You never talk about him.
It's like a mix between Brad Pitt and Johnny Depp. He's honestly one of the most attractive people that. So respectfully, like that's why I let him ruin my life for so long. I'm like, you are stunning.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Head to toe flawless.
And that's
not a
rare
flaw
in
on
a
this
man.
man's body. Like nothing was wrong with him except his mind.
Everything.
except the way he treated me. But I was down so bad for that relationship when it ended that like I thought I was never gonna get over this person. I thought that was my person. Like I was meant to be with this guy forever, and like no one would ever compare. And now I'm like so glad that happened. Like you've really got to like think one day you're going to be so over it and so detached from it, but you're feeling these feelings from a place of like, it's fresh, it just happened. You've got to ride that wave. But one day you're not going to care. That's really important. I feel like if you looked back on all your relationships.
Oh, my first guy? Who
like,
the fuck is he? I don't even remember his last name. And I was devastated. It was my first breakup. I remember feeling, I did have a panic attack when he broke up with me. Mm-hmm. I had a full-blown panic attack, and then I took his bong and I smashed it across the dorm room floor.
Oh, love.
It was like a moment of pure rage. Like, who the fuck? He was like, well, you didn't, like, he thought he was a rapper. He was like the whitest guy in the world. And he was like, I'm going to be the next, like, huge rapper. You don't believe in my career. And I'm like, I don't believe in your career because it's not a career. It's delusion. And he was like, just wait 5 years. I'm going to be at the Grammys. And it's been 10. And so far, he's nowhere. So
See,
Yeah.
and like at
And
the
he's a
time,
freak.
That was probably your be all end all, and you were like,
Because
oh my
first breakups
gosh,
do hurt the most. It's
They
like,
suck.
yeah.
They get easier now. I've learned to like
I don't
really
even cry
embrace
anymore.
and enjoy them. What?
I'm like, I don't even cry anymore.
No, I actually don't. I just move on. Like I just
Healing stage.
distract myself and move on. But yeah, it's gonna initially sting. It's gonna initially suck. Then you're gonna start feeling amazing, and when you start distracting yourself and glowing up, they actually start struggling. Then they always look like they're having fun when you're like going through the hard parts of the breakup, but then it flips like a few months in, maybe like a month.
Totally.
It flips and they like start spiraling, and they almost always come back. I would say I've never had someone not come back.
Oh, really? I've had a couple people that just never came back ever.
Really, I've never. I think like they always do.
But
just
you know
give it
why
an
they didn't come
amount of
back?
time.
Because I didn't leave them the fuck alone. They can't come back if
This
you
is
continue
major.
to harass them.
See, that's one thing I will never do.
Oh,
We're different in
yeah.
that aspect. Is like when
I
I'm
chase.
broken up with, or like it's over, you will never hear from me. They always expect to get these calls and these texts and like, I miss you. Even if I do, you're never going to hear from me. I'll delete your number. I won't speak about you to your friends. I'll pretend I do not care. And that almost always works because the guy's like, wait, why does she not like
Give a fuck.
she's not freaking out. She's not as obsessed with me as I thought. Wait, maybe she's doing good. Maybe she's talking to someone else. Maybe I miss her. And they start like spiraling.
Totally.
But if you don't let them get to that point, they won't. Like you like reaching out and calling and drunk texting and stuff, like it stops them having those thoughts. So I would say literally no contact.
No.
Broke it up with, that's it.
You have to treat it literally like
A death.
You have to treat it like it's a drug that you're trying to get sober from. What's the first rule on sobriety? You cut off all access, meaning you block, you delete, you avoid triggering places. If there's a party and you think your ex is going to be there or like your friends of your ex, like I know you want to go, but you're just going to relapse back, looking at old photos, you're going to relapse. Even finding like the other month, I was in my apartment and I came across a like receipt for like this bag that my ex had gotten me. It was like a Miu Miu bag. And I just found like the like gift receipt from last Valentine's Day, and it like triggered something in me because it triggered this like really positive memory, and all of a sudden I forgot all the horrible memories, the mountains of pain, because that's what memory does. It comes back kind of sanded down and glossed over, so it edits out the really bad parts. So suddenly I was like, oh my God, I miss him. So don't let old memories trick you into reopening closed doors, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm one for like, if I know they're going to a party, I'll show up and look really hot and act unbothered, and like I can
Not
really
too soon,
poker
though.
face it, but then I'll probably go home and cry. However, I'll never let them know that like I'm affected. Like I will just like flirt with people in the room. I'll look good. Like I'll let them know what they're missing out on, kind of vibe. I'm really good at that one.
But only for certain exes. I feel like
Yeah.
there's some exes
Oh,
that
if
you
they're,
just
like,
can't
delusional.
run into.
You can't.
Like that one. I feel like
Voldy.
Yeah. Valdi and mine.
Yeah. Okay, so how you feel after a breakup, and then what not to do. We said don't text, don't call, don't let them know it hurt you.
Don't overpost.
Act unbothered. This is important. I post a lot. However,
Be mysterious, girl.
gotta be mysterious. However, sometimes I want to be sexy.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it's good to show them that you're like out and having fun, but don't do it too much where it's like a desperate cry for attention. I accidentally did this last time and I got called out for it.
You did.
Not by that person, but by his friends. They're like, oh, must have hurt because you've been posting like crazy. And I'm like, hey, shut up. It was
fucking obvious. Yeah.
It was obvious, but also like I was hurt.
Yeah, and also like I'm cute, so I'm gonna post
Also,
every day.
I'm hot.
It's not about you, bro.
It's kind of like you want to like act so unbothered, but sometimes you can go too far that it gives bothered. So like there's a balance.
Well, not
You
depressing
can put a little few things on close friends. If they're on there, then they'll most likely be watching. They'll be lurking. I would say try and not let that get to you too much, because I read into that stuff a lot. I'm like, oh,
They viewed my
close.
story.
Yeah, they viewed my close.
I mean, it does mean something.
They're still obsessed with me. Yeah, I mean, I think it does.
I
given
think
the
it does.
latest.
I told you it did.
I think the more mysterious you are, like if you go radio silent on social media, it's actually the better thing you can do.
Oh, that's the best.
They're like, wait, what is she doing? And usually people are silent when they're distracted with like company of someone. You
Have
know
your
what I mean?
friend
so it makes
post.
it look like you're hanging out with another guy. It's honestly the best way to like get in their mind, because they'll be like, I need to know what she's doing. I'll reach out or something. But if they have a play-by-play of your everyday and you're like getting ice cream, doing Pilates, doing all this healthy stuff with your friends, or like you're going out and like they're gonna know everything. They're not gonna
Exactly. They're not gonna be like, oh, where is she? You know what I mean?
So like leave some for mystery.
Don't or just block them from your story. Like you can still post, but they shouldn't have any access to your story. You should just honestly block them, I would say.
Yeah, I would say mute on everything.
Everything.
Don't watch their stuff. If you are going to use a burner account, obviously that's just like girl math. But don't give them the satisfaction of looking from your own account. And also like try not to look, because there's something that happens in your brain that you get a dopamine rush when you look at their stuff.
It's relapse.
Like trying to figure out what they're doing and do they miss you and is this a subliminal sign? And it's like you're feeding this addiction and you've got to try and cut it off. So the more time you can go without looking at that stuff, the better it is. I know it's boring, but
yeah, don't look at that
I'm not
stuff.
good at that. That's like, I suck. I stalk their
Well,
shit.
everybody does, but the key is not letting it totally derail everything. And just recognize your triggers. If that's a trigger, recognize it. You know what I mean? Identify your triggers beforehand, so they're not as shocking when the fallout comes.
Okay, so
when they move on first.
We kind of need to elaborate more on like how men act when you break up with them, and then this is one of the things. Like they quickly replace you.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're going to be going through it. You're going to be thinking that he's fine. He's going to be going out with his friends and looking unbothered, and he's going to be with the boys, getting drunk. You're going to think, did this relationship matter at all? And then he'll probably be with another girl. He'll probably post another woman. I was actually recently seeing someone that so obviously used me as a way to like piss their ex off, because they posted a photo of me like under an umbrella or something, and I was like, you've only recently just broken up with your ex like 3 weeks ago. That's such a random thing to put on your story. Like you're obviously trying to piss her off. So like from the girl's perspective that's been used as a pawn in that, I don't think those people are over their ex. I think they're just trying to hurt the ex and trying to make them like reach out.
Men move on pretty fast.
But like
as a distraction, it's a filler.
As a distraction. It's never that real. I would say it's for...
They feel it later.
They're trying to like do the boys, their boys are like, oh my God, like just go and be with another girl. Like you've got to like move on from her and like have sex with someone else and get your mind off it. I'm telling you, all that stuff just makes them like miss you more. So who cares what they're doing? It's to piss you off. And they're not healing genuinely like you are. You're going and doing these healthy habits. You're going and like picking up new hobbies and being with friends, and you're talking about it and you're getting it out. Men internalize it. They try and move on, and they get drunk and go out with their friends, and none of it works.
And they can't be alone ever. Like men, a lot of them really can't be alone. And I know it sucks. When my ex, this is a funny story actually. So when my ex and I broke up, this was my like most serious one from college. I broke up with him, but then I like begged for him back, and he was like thriving, and so I guess he kind of broke up with me. And anyways, I didn't know if he was seeing someone, but he was very checked out of the relationship very quickly. I found a way to get into his Instagram account.
Love.
So I hacked on, and he had not only was he in a full-blown new relationship, but he was messaging his ex how crazy I was, talking shit about me to the ex that he told me not to worry about. And I just lost my shit. I've never been that crazy in my life. I was so infuriated. I texted his friend and I said, let's hook up.
Yeah,
and then the friend sent a screenshot.
Never get with the friends. Don't go near their friends. I feel like it's like, it only ends up making you feel shitty. Because like, say they eventually come back and you get that satisfaction of the fact that they're not over you. You've done this heinous thing now that like they'll never look past.
Yeah, and you want to do it. You think they'll care, but they'll just get the ick.
They'll just hate you.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't give them a reason to hate you. Like, give them a reason to like think back on your relationship and be like, I lost the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to get a girl as good as her. I messed up. If you go for their friend, they're going to think, good riddance, I did the right thing.
Yeah.
You don't want them to think that. It's an
Honestly,
easy way out.
I disagree. I kind of like being somebody's like bitch ass girl, ex girl,
I've
crazy
never done
ex.
it. I really should try it. I honestly should. I feel like I'm the nice ex all the time, and it's getting
I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
like I'm a bitch. Yay!
No, like you're not too nice when you're an ex. Like you
Really?
definitely like.
I'm trying to think of like how I've been a horrible ex.
Oh, what you did when you went on. Sometimes you air laundry, but only when they. No,
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
correct myself.
I'm allowed to.
When they talk about you, then you go nuclear. I feel like because you're not gonna let somebody like
yeah,
disrespect you.
I mean, definitely. I feel like
Like you don't
it's
let
my
them
right.
walk all over you. Is what I'm trying to say.
No.
You're not like this.
No, I just mean like I'm not like going
Evil,
for their like
yeah.
trying to make them like kill themselves. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm gonna fuck your friends and you ruin your life and like you know.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
really
I
do that.
did.
I'm like, all right, wish you the
You
best,
shouldn't do
and like
that,
I
yeah.
leave and I'm like
Never talk
kind
to
of
them
like
again.
super nice, and then when they start messing with me on social media, then I'll clap back. But it's like otherwise I'm like just going on and doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I kind of leave with grace. I really do.
Yeah.
Until they like mess with me, and then I'm like, oh, you just fucked up.
You just unleashed the
You know,
beast.
wish you didn't do that.
Yeah.
Last point. Don't talk too much shit to everyone.
Oh.
He'll think you're still obsessed. We both do that really
So yeah, that's the thing is like you don't want to go around town and talk shit about him to everybody because you know what that says? It says, oh my God, she's obsessed. She will not keep my name out of her mouth. Instead,
Yeah.
wish him the best. Didn't work out. That stings so much.
I think it's so much better if they hear from you that, or if you like one of their friends talks to you and you're like, oh, it just didn't work out. Like, wish him the best.
That
Instead
hurts.
of you like going to the friend and being like, but he did this, he did that, he's like disgusting, he talked to me like this. The friend is just gonna be like running back and saying, oh my God, she's so
She's
obsessed with you.
crazy,
She would
yeah.
not stop speaking about you. She's obviously not over it. The best thing you can do is just like literally say like, I wish him the best, just didn't work out, but like he's a great person, like whatever, all good.
Yeah.
And then just leave it at that. Like we both kind of mess that up because we'll go around town and we're very honest.
Oh,
And
I
if our
talk
if our friends ask us, we're kind of like, he did this, he did that, like he did this, and it's like, I get it. We should like obviously you should be able to tell people
Shocking though.
but like we've had shocking experiences.
Like this
so
isn't
obviously
like
we wanna
someone
share
broke
them.
up with me out of nowhere and I'm like trauma dumping. Like this is crazy like tea. That's I think why we share it
Yeah.
because it's entertaining. But not
Yeah.
everybody needs to know your tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I mean, there's so many things I've wished I've not told people because it's
Totally.
like none of their business. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and then people talk and they talk and like one thing that I would say is try not even to talk about them even to your friends. I know it's
Yeah.
hard, but even when you feel yourself about to say his name, like it takes so much longer to get over someone that you're constantly psychoanalyzing and like being like, oh my God, but he was such a narcissist, diagnosing them as this, that, this, analyzing them with your friends. That's keeping them in your mind. If every time you feel the need to say their name, be like, pretend it's slur. Be like, okay, this can't come out of my mouth.
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or talk to ChatGPT about it. I do. I like ChatGPT's advice. It also gives you ways to like get over them and to like distract yourself.
Yeah.
It honestly, you can ask it for like
It tells you what
advice
you
on
want to
getting
hear.
over someone. Yeah, it tells me that they're always gonna come back. They're obsessed with me, and I'm like, see, this is why I love you,
Yeah.
because you're right. You're so right,
Yeah.
and they are right because they all came back. So
Yeah.
now we can go to our little segment.
Our fun part of the episode. So we
Yay.
asked you guys to send us the craziest texts that men have ever sent you, whether usually ex-boyfriends, but some kind of just like guys you're hooking up with, maybe situationships, or the craziest texts you've sent. So we're going to analyze and rate them. We thought that would be fun.
Yeah, we're really excited because we've had really diabolical texts, but we didn't really, we haven't really seen anyone else's. So this is fun for us.
And I have some of mine that I threw in there, which I think you guys will like.
Love. Oh
Okay.
my God. Okay. You pick your first one and I'll find one.
Okay, so this is what a mom had sent. So a girl had broken up with her boyfriend. And this is a message that the boyfriend's mom had sent her after the breakup,
Stop.
which is fucking crazy. Should I read it? It's
Yeah.
pretty long, so I won't read the whole thing. Although we can't get John to talk bad about you, we will. We are all still dying you could dump him in a text. LOL, you are horrible. There is no reason on any level, no matter what we all might know, unless he beat the shit out of you, to not show another human being the common decency to have a mature convo to say bye. You are a disgusting, spoiled, cruel bitch. This woman is nuts. You had no right to destroy someone for life. Careful as you judge others and protect yourself from the despicable blank lol. Good guy or not, you're a fucking bitch for making someone insane by just taking off. You two shouldn't be together, fine. But don't sit on your high horse and expect 1 ounce of respect from anyone who knows you after that treatment. Wow, no good times whatsoever. Just a bad guy who you needed to shame. Well, you did it. I'm sure you've made every excuse why it's okay. We all know you, the girl who can't say sorry but expects everyone else to. Well, at this age and after that much time, you should have said it to his face. How do you sleep at night? There's 7 people standing here and not one can justify it. We agreed to ditch him, dump him, hate him, but you had no right to destroy someone's heart. What comes around goes around. I just pray he survives. You have no idea that a common courtesy goodbye could have saved his life. But save just yourself. If something happens to him, it's on you.
So that's from the mom?
Yep.
Okay, this is why you hate the moms, like the relationship. You hate a man that has an obsessive relationship with his mom.
Sick.
They always end up like this.
Yeah.
Like they always end up like coming for their sons like battles. It's like you're not in this relationship, like shh.
What a
that
crazy.
Is so like weird and creepy. Also like really scary. That was like really scary. Like I would freak out if I got that from one of my exes.
What would you do? I'd probably call the cops. I would.
Yeah, I would.
Right
bullying
back.
Harassment.
Yeah. You guys.
Elderly woman.
This
like,
concept of, I hate when men are like, oh, like they love to run around saying that we're fatherless and oh my God, fatherless behavior. Every man, so many men are overmothered. This isn't a new concept. This has been around since like 400 BCE with Oedipus Rex. Like this is an ancient concept of mother and son enmeshment. And I think it's time we talk about it, honestly.
Okay,
Let's just...
This one's good, I think.
What? Wait, so are we not rating them from toxicity?
Well, like that wasn't really from them. It was from the mum. How do we rate toxicity on that? Just like
10, 10, 10 all around.
Yeah. Okay. So toxicity from that, 10.
Projection, 10, because she clearly wants to do something with her son and there's a romantic entanglement there.
Yeah, entanglement.
So she's jealous.
And then what was our next marking?
Projection, toxicity, humor. That's not funny in my opinion.
That's not funny.
That's 0.
That's a 0. Okay. Well, that was a really toxic, not funny one.
Desperation also.
Okay. 10. Desperation.
10.
All right. This one, honestly, I know I've been distant and weird lately. And the truth is, I just don't know how to have this conversation in person. I saw Grindr on your phone in your recently downloaded last week when we went to Bleep. When you went to show me your camera roll, I didn't believe it at first. And Bleep made a fake account and we found your profile that night. I didn't want to out you in front of everyone, so I didn't bring it up in the moment. But honestly, I can't deal with this. I think it'd be best for both of us if we just end things amicably right now. I won't tell anyone since obviously you probably don't want this coming out. But I also don't want to keep faking this. And their response was, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not gay. Okay, this is hilarious. Is this a true story?
Yeah. This is a girl had sent me and I thought it was fucking hilarious. Yes. Like in the comedy
very
front,
relatable.
this is yeah, I can relate for sure.
Toxicity, I would say that's not toxic. She was really good about that.
No, 0.
She really, she really addressed the issue with respect.
Yeah.
She was even saying like, let's be amicable, keep it to ourselves. Projection, 0. Arguably,
she was really cool about it.
Really cool about it. Humor, 10.
10. Hilarious.
And what's that last point?
Desperation, which is 0, obviously.
Desperation is 0. She was really, all rounder, very mature.
Now I'm going to read something that
is personal.
A guy actually sent me. This is something that my ex sent me because I didn't go to his like art show because I was out at the box. Anyone can call me crazy and controlling. I don't give a f. The girl I date isn't going to be going to the box at 3:15. It's just not my person. You're too young. I'm too old. You aren't going to change. I never used to get wasted. Since we've been together, I've been wasted more times in the past 6 months than I did in the past 3 years.
Stop.
That's not making me a better person. Sorry that you're boring. It's not my fault.
Toxicity 10. Can't take accountability for any
Projection
of their
is like
actions.
100 because,
Projection?
yeah.
Literally 100. Like, no accountability. It's all your fault.
All my fault because
You
I
should
chose
be at
to
the
go
box.
out. I should be at the box. Sorry that I was 25 and he was 35.
Okay, that's creepy.
It is
Decade
fucking creepy
difference.
now that I look
That's
back.
really scary. Humor. I'm not finding
10.
that funny.
I think it's pretty fun. It's funny enough that I screenshot it and posted it on my Finsta.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 5 because it's just
Okay.
so projective. It
To
takes
me,
the humor out of it. For
it's
me.
an 8.
Desperation 10 because he's trying to
10.
really blame a lot on you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another good one.
I'm excited.
If you're just wanting a piece of meat to fuck, then say so, and it will be that. But don't entice this idea of a genuine connection and monogamy while asking the right questions someone pursuing a relationship would ask. If that would have been made clear to me from the beginning, I would have treated you like the fuck buddy you're asking to be instead of someone I'm genuinely interested in being with. You're a great fuck. No doubt about that. I just also enjoyed other things about you on top of that. Apparently, expressing that now repels you. This is terrifying that people like that exist. That's so scary.
Humor 10.
Toxicity 10.
But,
Projection
like,
10.
Desperation is like an 100.
10.
10's all around.
10's all around. This is like Dancing with the Stars.
Could be
when
the
they get a
winner.
40.
10. I wish we had those.
Literally little paddles.
Yeah, that'd be
You need that.
iconic. That was hilarious. I might read a really toxic text that I sent my ex.
If you don't have it on you, I can tell you a toxic story of mine.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I've touched on this properly, but like I was seeing a guy that was like probably close to 10 years older than me. It was like the first older guy that I've dated, and I was quite young. And the relationship was going really well until I caught him like texting his ex on his computer. I think I've spoken about this a little bit on other podcasts, but he ended up breaking up with me over text one weekend. And he said that the reason was because I didn't value the ocean enough, and he's a surfer. And he just said, like, you know, we're on alignment, like, you just don't have the same values as me. Like, I value the ocean, and like I need to be in the ocean. I'm like a surfer, and like you just don't value that. I'm like, I didn't realize the ocean was like a religion, but like anyway, I like fully like respected his choice. And yeah, he just went and had sex with his ex and then came back like a week later. But that was probably one of the most diabolical messages I got, because I really was like,
I wish you still had it.
I was just thinking like, how do I value the ocean more? You know what I mean? For you. Because like, I want this to work.
If I ever...
Yeah, but like, you know, I love the ocean, love to swim in it. A little bit scared of the sharks in Australia, but I do surf. I'm pretty good at surfing. But it was the way that like, yeah,
it's
the ocean.
Projection. Men really only care about their egos. Like, that's just what all men care about are egos and sex. It's just a fact. They don't care about anything else. So that's what you're dealing with when you're dating a man. And as a misandrist, like, that's something that I talk about a lot in my work and my studies.
Misandrist is so funny.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I love how she still hates on men, but she's in a relationship.
Oh,
Like,
I hate on men.
Healthy, by the way, really healthy relationship, supportive. We were speaking about him last night at an event, and she's like, yeah, he's amazing.
Oh, he's amazing.
And he like watches some of the stuff she says on the podcast, and he's like, interesting, but
He's
love
like, so
you.
I heard you say.
And I'm like, wait, that's so nice. Like,
He's like, men can't
literally-
be sick. I'm like, nah.
and he's just like never getting sick again. Out of like, he's like,
Today he was like, I
solidarity.
feel a
He's like,
cold coming on. I'm like, you know how I feel about that.
yeah, like we've talked about this.
Yeah. It's not my
Better
problem.
wrap that up.
But I talked to him about my hatred towards men. I'm like, wow, your species is
Yeah,
really,
it's distorted.
you know, you guys really,
You guys really set us back as a human race.
oh, yeah, there's so many incels out there. And he's like, yeah. I'm
so
like,
sorry.
oh my God, it's
So funny.
disgusting.
Oh,
Like, I could talk to
selfishly,
him.
I would love for you to be single again. Just like unlock that extra level of
I
hatred.
know.
Because it's there, but she's happy right now.
That's a thing. It's like, just because I'm a misandrist doesn't mean that I like am aromantic. Like, I am a lover girl too. You know what I mean? But that doesn't change the fact that I don't appreciate or value men in this society, you know?
Yeah.
There's a man in the room. Sorry.
There's always a man in here.
No, I'm half joking. It's a little bit for the bit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You're like, nah.
Nah. It's really real. It's actually the truth. But yeah, anything else you want to touch on with breakups?
I would just say,
what's your worst breakup ever been? In a nutshell.
Oh.
And how did it make you feel?
The worst breakup ever, probably my 2020 breakup, because it was a combo of like COVID and really like the love of my life just one day waking up and deciding he wanted nothing to do with me. It was like a switch went off in his brain where he was like, oh, you're a terrible girlfriend. I'm out of here. Like, I've given you so many chances. And it was like the first time where somebody really was thriving without me. It was like he was so much happier now that I was out of his life, as if I was his whole person. And he never said anything in the relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah. He let me walk all over him. And then suddenly, like, oh, so now you're complaining? Now you're putting all the pieces together? What about when we were in the relationship? You didn't say shit then. You know what I mean? So it just pissed me off because I was like, now you're making me out to be a monster. And I felt so much guilt for being toxic. That's the thing people don't talk about. It's like, I'm not a monster. I feel guilt. I recognize. I'm very self-aware. So after it ended, I was like, okay, so that wasn't great. But yeah, as we said on the last episode, is like you don't want to give a man proof of your suffering that you're so obsessive. And I did that. He has screenshots on screenshots.
Oh, I'll never give a screenshot. Thing is, like, I'll go to my grave with how much that hurt me. Even if they like get married and move on. Like the Swedish guy. He's now married. He's engaged, I think. And I don't want to say what I'm about to say.
Say it. Say it.
I'm not.
Well, I know what you're going to say.
I'll tell you off camera.
I know you're
However, he very much tried to come back into my life like before I ended up being in another relationship. But I was like speaking to someone else. So I like didn't care when he like came back. But yeah, it was a very on and off relationship for a long time.
I didn't know about that guy.
I was living in Sweden. I was flying back and forth.
What?
From Australia to Sweden. It's like a 36-hour round trip. It was like not easy. It was not fun. I remember selling my car so I could like support my life and go and like live over there. And he was so up and down, so hot and cold. Like we would end up getting like an apartment together, and the next day he's like, I don't want to live here anymore. I want to go to America. And what are you going to do? Because you don't have a talent visa. You're not talent. And like I can go and get a talent visa and live there. And like, what would you do?
Wait, was he a model?
So like we should not be together. He was a model. And it's funny because what I will say is like God, karma, whatever you believe in is so real, because I was arguably a nobody back then. I was like working at a hospital. I was a student. I had nothing going for me. I didn't do anything creative. I had no reason to be working and living in the US. What ended up happening to my life after that relationship, we completely switched. He went from being someone to being no one and being so ordinary and normal, which is his worst nightmare. I don't care about that at all. Like, I'm saying this in a way that sounds negative because to him it was. To me, I'm normal. I'm always normal. So like I never thought that was a bad thing. However, I ended up getting crazy opportunities being on TV.
That's what it does.
Getting an O1 working
it's called
visa.
Karma, bitch.
He can't get that. He's been stuck in Sweden ever since. I ended up like becoming essentially what he was fighting to be so hard every day and
Took
night.
his place.
And I didn't even try for it.
Freaky
and I've
Friday.
exceeded. He used to idolize his followers. I'm not even kidding. So disgusting. He used to literally idolize his following and be like anxious over posting because he didn't want his following to dip or like lose likes or what in interact like engagement. He was so obsessed with it.
You had no followers.
I have way more following than him now, and he was like, it was his sacred little baby. You know what I mean? And I just happened to breeze through that in my life and like overcome his like rank, and he's just dropped off. You know what I mean? Like, so what I will say is like that kind of bad treatment that people give you, like it comes back around. There's gonna be a time where they're looking at you and they're like, wait, like, oh my God, I treated this person so badly, and now they're like
level up,
achieving all this.
Yeah.
They're super happy. Like they don't need me. I lost something really good. And I really do genuinely believe that would be something he thinks all the time, because I was an amazing person to him. And I mean, like, you know, sometimes it's just not meant to work out, and let the breakup, you know,
Yeah, and don't worry too much.
You're meant for bigger, better things.
Yeah, and obviously we're not going to sit here and tell you not to break contact. That's a given. You know what I mean? But what we will say, no, I know, but most people do. Like, it's very rare to have a like clean end to a breakup. Usually it's going to be messy. Don't beat yourself up, but try to learn from it. Like, let yourself feel the emotions, I'd say. Let yourself feel them. Let them pass through you. Don't try to push them away or try to feel too deeply. Just let yourself feel them. Emotions, if you let yourself feel them, pass very quickly, actually. Like 90 seconds to pass through your body.
Yeah.
That's a fact I learned in therapy. But I will say, don't beat yourself up.
Getting a crush on someone else and getting over them anyway.
Well, that's like what I need to do.
I just
move
what I mean? On with, like, I get a little crush on someone else, and it's I don't care about the
But avoid like trading addictions. Like, you don't want to go from like immediate breakup to like now you're obsessed with someone new, because then you have to mourn two people when that ends, which it probably will.
That's why I just keep jumping on to the next obsession.
Bring on the boys.
Bring on the man.
I wish we had a man tonight to roast.
Yeah, next time we really need the man to roast.
Yeah, we gotta have a man to roast.
It's so much fun, dude.
There's nothing better.
So great. It really, it's like community service.
Yeah,
giving back to
my mom was like, you have to be careful. You like really talk shit about like you really are like an open man hater. Like, you got to be careful. There's a lot of crazy men in this world.
I mean, like
that's true. You know what I mean?
We hate on men, but we're also like just joking.
It's a joke, and like, it's hilarious.
It's just funny. Like, it's not that deep. Like, at the end of the day, I still love men. Obviously,
yeah. Like, we're still dating them.
I'm still obsessed with one man that I probably won't ever get over. So, that's, you know,
he will be back.
He has been back. I have updates for you.
He came back. I told Georgia he's going to come back. She said, I don't know. I said, trust me. When there's unfinished business, they always come back. I'm sorry. Like, also, I've never been called crazy by a guy who didn't come back. Just saying.
They like a little spice. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've not been crazy enough. I'm turning the crazy up. 2026, I'm locking the crazy.
Year of the bad shit insane.
Year of the crazy woman.
Yeah, I'm trying to like get less crazy.
Let's switch.
Yeah, you need a little bit of Isabel unhinged in you, and I need a little bit of like your calming aura.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm just too much of a pushover with men. I'm like, yeah, all right.
But you do speak your mind, like you don't. Like, if someone cheats on you, you're not gonna like stay and be like, oh, like you're gonna like get out. Like, that's also the one thing that
fuck you up.
Yeah, I will ruin your life.
Make sure you never forget what you did to me.
Yeah, your family will be in danger.
Literally, everyone better be fucking scared. No, I'm kidding. But like, I'm not. So, like,
no, if somebody cheats on me in this world, if my husband cheats on me in this world, I think it's game over from there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think one more person cheats on me, I'm
so done.
Like, I'm going to be alone and have IVF. And like, I've heard that like people can just like raise babies in a commune now. I saw Hannah Berner talking about this on her podcast, Giggly Squad. They were saying that some women are just like IVFing it, living in a house, or raising their babies like a little herd. I feel like that's what I'll do if someone cheats on me. Like, that's it. I'm going on. Like, I'm just gonna like dress up.
Oh, if someone cheats on you.
Back to the olden days, milking cows on a farm with women, just like raising
Amish.
kids.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like, I might just go Amish.
You're the Amish.
You're the Amish. Unlock the Amish.
Unlock the A.
Well, this is really fun. I hope you guys learn a little bit
about a chill episode.
How to, like, you know, deal with a breakup, and like, don't take it too heavy.
It gets better.
And with time, it won't be that bad. You'll get over it. You'll be on to the next little crush. Life will go on, and you'll be sexier for it. So.
Yeah, and just know that it's better to be crazy than forgettable.
I hope someone breaks up with me soon, because I want to glow up a little more.
That's a thing. It's like, if me and my boyfriend end up getting married and staying together forever, like, am I never gonna have that? Like, I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, glow ups are really essential to life.
Breakups are the one thing that really like make me. But usually I lose weight. With my last breakup, I actually gained weight because I started eating everything in sight as a comfort. And I've like struggled with like binge eating disorder in the past. So, which maybe we can talk about in another episode. But yeah, so like for me, I actually have recently started gaining a lot of weight after breakups.
Really?
Yeah, because I
Because
stress
you're
eat.
either one or the other. I can't eat physically. I get so like traumatized over the breakup that I just am not hungry. So like I just snatch, which is not good because I actually get too skinny and I don't like it. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, like a healthy weight loss, a little workout, toning. It's a vibe.
Yeah. Let your breakup inspire you to really find your true passion. And just know that it's good to have time on your hands. It's good to like stay home. One more thing, just because a man moves on, it like you can be replaceable. Like sometimes life is just accepting, maybe I am replaceable, but I'm not forgettable, you know? Like being replaceable, anyone can replace anything, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that
You weren't important. You didn't matter.
exactly. It doesn't change
You
the
know,
fact that
some people have issues. Some people are avoidant. Some people can't emotionally commit to people. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you. And you know what? You'll find someone that like respects you and that's not going to like treat you as an option, discard you disrespectfully, you know? So be excited for that. Every breakup gets you closer to the person you're meant to be with. Really does.
exactly. And a lot of women are leaning into being single right now. Like there was that Vogue article
I
about
was so on point
having a
with that.
boyfriend that's embarrassing. Of course, like the second I get a boyfriend, there's like now it's embarrassing.
I know, and she's like fighting for her life to like prove why it's not embarrassing, and I'm like,
I wrote the counter essay.
wrap it up because it is embarrassing.
It's
Like,
embarrassing.
the one time that she's like not on board for what?
Yeah, because I like my boyfriend, and I'm just bitter that like I've never had an essay that viral.
Yeah.
I think I was just like, oh, like I should have written something like this, you know, as a writer, you get that like envy.
I literally
But
called it. Did you see like my TikTok? I sat there.
You
And
did.
I was literally like eating breakfast, and I'm like, it's kind of like embarrassing to have a boyfriend now. Like I like don't want one. Like I'm like embarrassed. And then literally 2 days later, British Vogue.
She
Is it
should have
embarrassing to have a boyfriend
credited
now?
you, dude.
It was so point blank what I said, and my video went viral. That's the thing.
That's a thing. It's like you forget when you have a video that goes viral. It does reach
does
a lot
impact.
of people.
And I feel like genuinely, I said it. They
Give
said
credit
it, and I was
now.
like, that was me. I literally said that. British
me, I
Vogue,
think
I'm coming for you. No, but seriously, everyone messaged me being like, you said this first. I was like, yeah, damn right I did.
Damn
Uninspiring British Vogue.
right, I did. You're an inspiration. Call me
Yay.
Georgia. You're so inspiring. What's
I
that?
am.
Charlie XCX. Call me Gabriette. You're so inspiring.
Oh, yeah.
You know how it
that's
goes.
me.
All
Well,
right, guys.
you guys.
We love you so much.
Hope you learned
and
something and get
this
over that
is your
loser.
year. New year.
Go do something
new
cute
you.
with the girls. New year, new you. New boo.
New year, new boo, new you. Love
We
ya.
love you. Yay.